enough for the day. Alright, stem and leaf and box and whisker plot. Decided to switch it up a little bit and just help you with your actual packets. You should, actually try to do these with me. So, as we look at stem and leaf, did this in probably 6th or 7th grade, but you have 0 on this side and 6 on this side. Now if you look at the key, 1, the line, and then 8 is 18 hours. So 0 and 6 would just be 6 hours. Then we have 10, 14, 14, 18. Sorry, 10, 14, 14, 18. You get the point. 23, 25, 28, 32, 33, 36, 37. What is the mean number of hours the students spent on their projects? So basically we have to add all this up and then divide by the number of numbers. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 8 plus 4 is 12. So you have a total of 12 numbers. So let's add them all up. 6 and 10 is going to give us 16, and 14 gives us 30, then 44. I'm done adding in my head. Easiest way to do this is to go into your calculator, push stat, and edit. Then make sure your list is cleared out. So you go up to L1 and push clear. Then you just enter your numbers in. 6, 10, 18, okay, so once those numbers are entered in, you push stat again, and then push over to calc, and you'll see one stats at the top. You push enter, 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 and it comes up with a bunch of numbers. Now at the very top is an X with a little line over top of it. That's called X bar. That is your mean. And so it says X bar is 23, so your answer would be B. What is the median of the number of hours the students spent on their project? If you use the same stats menu, don't even push anything, just push down, and you will see med equals 24. That's your median. And so just knowing how to use that stats button is going to make a big difference for you. Okay, let's look at questions 3 and 4. The number of cars a salesman sold each month for a 2-year period are represented by the box and whisker plot below. Which of the following statements is most likely to be true? So box and whisker plot. Let's just review what this means. If you look at a box and whisker plot, this number here, or this line here, is your median. This represents 25% of the data. From here to here is 25%. Here to here is 25%. And the last one is 25% as well. So that equals your whole 100%. So we can then take that data and break it down. The 50% should be between this number and this number. I can't even see what these numbers are, they're so small. So between, say, 4 and, see, that's 10, so 12 or 13 would be 50% of the data. So approximately 25% of the months he sold less than 12 cars. Well, that wouldn't be true because 12 cars is here, so it'd be 75% of the months. And approximately 25% of the months he sold less than 9. This would be 9 here, so that would be 50% from here down. And approximately 75% of the months he sold more than 12 cars. That would be wrong too, because that would only be 25%. Because if this is 12, then this only represents 25% of the data. And lastly, in approximately 50% of the months, he sold less than 9. So 9 is here, 25 and 25, that's 50%. So it's got to be D. What is the interquartile range of the number of cars by this salesman? So interquartile range is we take this high number from the box, which would be 12. That high number would be 12. And your low number would be 4. That's supposed to be right here. You just subtract them, 12 minus 4. And that will give you your best interquartile range, which will be B, 8. Alright, let's look at number, or page, whatever, next number. Number 5. Number of questions students missed on a 50-question science midterm is represented by the box and whisker plot below. Which of the following statements is most likely to be true? So let's break the box and whisker plot down. Looks like this goes from 6 to maybe 14. That's 50% of the data in here. This looks like about 9 for the median again. So 50% of the data is below it, 50% is above it. Approximately 25% failed the exam. So this is the number that they missed out of 50. And so 12, from 12 and up to like 18. So if you missed 18 questions on a 50-point exam, you need 20. If you miss 20, then you would fail it. So no, this is definitely not true. If the lowest passing grade is 60%, some students failed the exam. Again, you would need to miss 20 questions to fail the exam. And so this would not be true, because our highest point is here, which is like 18. So B is also not true. My little thing is not working tonight, this airliner that I use. Alright, C is approximately 75% of the students scored between an 80 and an 88%. That's also not true. Because between an 80 and an 80% would mean that it would be the people who miss between 10 and 88% would be like 6. Yeah. So that's only 25%. If the lowest grade of an A is an 88%, approximately 25% of the students earned an A. So that would be from 6 down, which would be exactly correct. So it's got to be D. It's D. All right, number bushels of peaches picked each day during the 2-week harvest are shown in the stem and leaf plot below. I'm struggling. So it'd be from 4, 8, 9, 11, 11, 15, 16, 22, 24, 27, 32, 34, 35, 39. Those are all our bushels. What is the difference between the mean number of bushels of peaches harvested and the median number of bushels of peaches harvested? Easiest way to do this is to put it in your calculator again under the stat menu. Oops. So you can push stat, edit, push up, clear out L1, and start entering numbers in. 8, 9, 11, 11, 11, 15, 16, 22, 24, 27, 32, 34, 35, 39. Stat calc. So your mean would be 20.5 and your median would be 19. So the difference between the two would just be A, 1.5. Be A, 1.5. It's like real slow and not reactive at all. We got it's better. Okay, we move on to the last questions, which are your open-ended. Air pollution is measured in parts per million. The higher the value, the more pollution there is in the air. Stephen is completing research for his senior project and recorded the amount of pollution in the air each day for 2 weeks. His results are shown in the plot below. Calculate the mean, median, and mode of the data represented in the plot and show and explain your work. So, in order to do the mean, well, here's how I would do it. I would list out all the numbers: 5, 8, 9, 14, 14, 14, 18, 20, 23, 28, 31, 32, 35, and 36. Okay? And to find your median, it's just the middle number. So you would say median is middle number until you can actually cross off a little bit, like cross off 5, and 36, 35, 32, 8 and 9, 14, 14, 14, cross off these 3, you're down to 18 and 20. So you say, since there's no middle number, I take the 2, closest to the middle, this is ridiculous, to the middle, add them together, and divide by 2. So your median, you do 18 plus 20, divide that by 2, you get 19. mean. I add them all up. And divide by the number of numbers. Okay, so for this one there are 1, 2, 3, 7, 10, and 14. So you're going to divide by 14. So you do 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 14 plus 14 plus 14 plus 18 plus 20 plus 23 plus 28 plus 31 plus 32 plus 35 plus 36 equals 287. Divided by 14 and you get 20.5. So your mean is 20.5. Now your mode is just the number that repeats the most often, which is 14. And then you just say that. Mode equals 14. It is the one that repeats most. And you're done. Alright, create a box and whisker plot to represent the data from the stem and leaf. I'll leave that up to you guys. Remember, 25% of the data has to be below the line of the box. And you're going to have your median. And there's going to be 25% of the data between those two. And then 25% of the data between your median and Q3. And then lastly, 25% between Q3 and the top. Okay? Pretty easy to create a box and whisker plot. If you put it in stat, all these numbers, then it will actually tell you what each one is for Q1, Q3. So put all the numbers in there. I guess I'm telling you how to do it anyways. So you do 5, 8, 9, 14, 14, 14, 18, 20, 23, 28, 31, 32, 35, and 36. So you enter all those into stat, then you go stat over calc 1 var stats, and then just go down and it'll have a min, which is 5. Q1 is 14, that's where your first line should go. Median is 19, that's where your second line goes in the box. Q3 31, that's your third line, which ends the box, and then you do the straight line from there to 36. I already have the line drawn out for you. Let's do this. So we're going to start at our min, which is 5. Make a dot. And your Q1 is 14. Your median is 19. Oops. So your median is 19. And Q3 is 31. Just need you to go up to 31 to make your next line. Drag that all the way back to the median. And then your max is 36. So start at this line, go up to 36, start there, and finish it out. Alright guys, nice job.